Hello, my name is Savannah, and today I'm answering the most asked questions about synchronized swimming, also known as artistic swimming. I've been a competitive synchronized swimmer since I was 9 years old, and I've been swimming at the junior Olympic level for 7 years. One of the most asked questions I get is, how long can you hold your breath? And that's a tricky one because typically synchronized swimmers don't practice static breath holding, which is like sitting here with a timer and seeing how long I can hold my breath while I'm not moving. Typically we practice dynamic breath holding, which is at the pool, underwater, doing moves upside down using our legs and our arms, which exerts a lot more oxygen than just sitting here would. Typically synchronized swimmers have breath holds between 2 minutes to 5 minutes if it's static, but during our routines we are typically holding our breath for over half of the routine. The next most asked question I get is, can we hear the music underwater? And the answer is yes. We have underwater speakers that relay the sound just like it does above the surface, so we can hear the music perfectly. That leads me into my next question, which is, how do you stay in sync with each other? This one is easy. It's just like how dancers stay in sync with each other. We listen to the music, and our coaches choreograph moves to go on each count. So as long as we know our counts, we will be in sync with our teammates. And a fun fact is, if you don't know your counts well enough and you have to look at your teammates to know what you're doing next, chances are you're going to end up a few milliseconds behind, which is not going to look good. So it's very important that we all know our counts and that we perform the moves on each count. The fourth most question I get asked, and quite honestly the funniest, is what the heck is in our hair while we're competing upside down underwater? And the answer is Knox gelatin. It is basically just unflavored jello, and we have to make it how you would make normal jello, except we put it in our hair so that it hardens our hair together so that it cannot move. That's what's in the hair of the Olympic synchronized swimmers. You see that make the videos about their hair and they can like tap on it and stuff. That is Knox gelatin, and we have to use it at every competition. And it is a pain to put in and it is a pain to take out, but it's honestly not that bad. The fifth most asked question, and one of the biggest misconceptions, is, do we touch the bottom of the pool? And the answer is no. You will actually get penalized if you are seen touching the bottom of the pool. Maybe my coaches just say this to scare us, but I'm pretty sure if you use the bottom of the pool to help you, you can get disqualified, but that hasn't really happened before. All of our lifts are done purely with the strength of the athletes treading the water and pushing above their heads and throwing our teammates. And our upright positions are done using the egg beater kick, which is the same kick that water polo players use. And then when we're upside down, we use a technique called sculling, which is the movement of our arms to support our lower body out of the water. There are many different types of sculling, but I could get into that in a different video because there are so many different types. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a little bit more about synchronized swimming. If you have any more questions that you want me to answer, leave them down below in the comments, or I can make a part 2 about this video so you guys can get the most accurate information about what being a synchronized swimmer is really like. Thanks for watching!